Attention shoppers, clean up on aisle 1 for technical difficulties. Clean up on aisle 1. That was supposed to have... There the dogs go. Welcome to my channel, where I couldn't even get the intro music to play. Here... Teddy! Oh my god. Hello! There's the dogs. Thank you for licking the... Oh my god. It's okay, dogs! Hello, hello, hello. Hello! I woke up from a nap. Silly dogs. Yes. Bark, bark. Hello! Okay. I'm glad you need this, Hannah, because I've also downloaded an audio clip, but I have to fix it first. And I don't know why. Let me just fix it real quick because we have to do it because it's going to be the new intro song for every single multi-level marketing person we look at. Not the person itself, but the idea of being a hun. Where's my intro music? Where's the womp, 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 womp? Me. I was like, oh, it's not having any input. Hello, hello, hello. Drop a 1 if you know who Christina Smallwood is. I was like, Smallwood? No, Smallwood. Because that's who we're going to look at tonight. We're going to look at what she's been up to in January. And it's not, I'm not going to downplay it yet. We don't know. We don't know. Hey, Rebecca. Where is... I was like, Spider-Man? Let's see. We've already played the disclaimer, don't be a lint licker, which means no ad hominem. We're just gonna see what's going on here. Unfortunately. Holly. The name is Familia. Yes. Oh, cool, Amberry. I hope your job hunt goes well. Do. That's the song. MP3. Out. How many seconds is that? 15? In. How many seconds is that? 6 seconds? Let's go. Export. Source into out. Put it in audio. Put it on screen. Export. Okay. Quit. No. Stream Deck. It's like, I don't have a Steam Deck. Do. All the way up. Audio. Here we go. Ready? Say I'm not name calling. It's just the mentality of following what your upline says without questions. It's the defeat of the Hun mentality. That is quite possibly my favorite Disney movie. That's what I hum all the time when I'm like, bow, 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 bow. That's what I'm, because I'm singing it when we're reacting to stuff. Yes, Linda. Yes, I love that y'all know. Oh, I thought you were just being, I thought you were adding like kind of an, I don't know, some type of accent onto what you're saying. They're going familia, you know, like, I don't know, from Brooklyn or something. Yes, it is, Brandy Lee, and there's no kazoos involved. I also have to fix my lighting. I've improved it by putting my light here. And yes, we're fine here because we're only losing some detail on the white. So it's the correct lighting. That guy is messed up. We have Taishay, how are you? Hello. I like that movie so much. I forced my mom to take us to McDonald's, which we never went to, just so we could get the Happy Meal toy for Mulan. Let's go, Hannah. Barbie, have a good lurk. Christina Smallwood is a top leader in Monat. Christina Smallwood also did Angelique dirty, in my opinion. And Christina and whatever other, I don't remember the other person who just absolutely like were assholes to Angelique. And however you want to look at the situation, and I'm not going to talk about Angelique. I'm just going to say that Christina Smallwood showed who she was a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago. And I think that her mentality that she shares on socials is something that people can learn from, and like kind of expose the mentality that top leaders have in multi-level marketing companies. And so we're gonna take Brittany Rose. Yes. Yep. Chelsea knows. Absolutely. So we're going to lurk and see what my iPad has grabbed, which we've grabbed. How many files is it? I say grabbed because every single time we look at a multi-level marketer and they're like, oh my gosh, these screen recordings are out of control. That's fine if you want to screen record. There's programs out there that auto download. So that's fine. You're like 5 years behind at this point. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to watch. And they're all live streams. And they're all from this month because I wanted to see what are we doing in January. And I don't know if it's a Monat thing or not, but people in Monat do not go live for long periods of time. So the first one she did was on the 3rd, it looks like. And if y'all have people, Mulan and Disney songs are the best karaoke songs. 100%. Hey, Avery. If y'all like rock covers, Dan Vasc does an awesome rock cover of Make a Man Out of You. I'm going to listen to it right after this. Wallace is cuddle with me, so I have 1 out of 2 cats watching the stream. Thank you so much, Wallace, and thank you, Hannah. Drop your floof's name in the chat if you are watching with a floof. Hey, organizing paperwork as one does at 9:55 p.m. EST. I love that. Nightbot's still out of control. I gotta fix it. I need some help. I tried to do the timing every 45 to 55 minutes and then have 20 lines in between, but it's still buckling them. I'll add an Encanto sound for you, Brandy Lee. Minya! Hi, Minya! And Hershey! Judge is present for anti-MLM class. Judge, what a good student you are. What a good fluff. A floof. Let's go. Just got done with this workout and did my skincare. My floof's name is Coda, but she lives at my friend's house. Karina, you're the best. I have 4 floofs in my lap at the moment. Stella, Zoli, Bonnie, and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. Oh my God. I love that. Nightbot and Siri want to join the party. My watch literally wanted to get in the conversation with Karina and I was like, stop it. I literally had to take my watch off earlier because. Scrappy Doo and Lexi Ann. Oh my God. Hi, RB. Cordelia and Drusilla. Wait, you like Angel? Stop it right now. Hershey's growled at Huns when we watch live streams. Let's go, Hershey. Cuddles. She was named by an 80-year-old is here with me. Cuddles, hello. My two floofs are Missy and Rosie. Hi, Missy. Hi, Rosie. I love these floof names. Watch it with Big Lady, Tiny Man, and Pearl, a.k.a. Tiny Girl. Oh, I love that, Harper. The gang is all here with me. Yes, Mr. Ranger Lab. I'm winding down for the night. Andy's Web. Have a good wind down. Oh, my God. I love this so much. The fact... Okay. Listen, if you've never read Harry Dresden, the guy who plays Spike reads all the Harry Dresden books. And he gets really good at it by like book 4. He's an incredible audiobook reader. So, oh no, Wendy, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope your floof gets better soon. So if you like Angel and you like Spike, read Harry Dresden or listen to Harry Dresden. Sad I missed your impromptu with Karina, but enjoyed the replay. I enjoyed streaming with Karina. That was awesome. Karina and I went yarn shopping this morning. And then, listen, I'm so excited because Harper and Karina might do a segment called Tangled Up with the Law where they live react to cop cameras and they craft or they do plant stuff or whatever. And I'm here for it. I'm here for that segment. I woke up from my nap and I was like, oh my God. Tangled Up with the Law or Tangled Up in the Law. I love it. I'm in the middle of book 3. Let's go. Alexis, how are you and our baby snark doing? Uh-oh. All of my floofs have betrayed me because they're outside of the porch with my husband. Betrayal. Oh my God. What's that quote? Something betrayer. You betrayed me like a betrayer. I don't remember what it's from. I think it's from a TV show, but like that's what we say to my dog Caspian when he when he betrays us for someone else. My cat is Spike. Oh my God. I love this so much. Shut up, Nightbot. We're off topic. She's pretty and she definitely knows it, and I'm eternally jealous of her perfect eyeliner. Oh, you're okay. Survived our first big set of shots. Oh no. Snuggle that baby. I'm sorry. I'm glad you got them though, and I'm sorry that it was so rough. Miss Yvonne, hello. My husband is always says lies, treachery, and deceit. Don't know if that's from something. Oh my God, I love that. Okay. So the first one is from 1-3. She's in a pink sweatshirt and a smiley top. Downloads. Is this it? I can't see anything.
See if I can get it.
Oh, it didn't go. Hold on. Let me airdrop it real quick. There it is. Oh, no. That's wrong. Oh, that was Brooke Ashley Banks. Ignore me. 1-3. 1-6, 1-5, 1-4. 1-3. Christina Smallwood 1-3. Oh, in her pajamas. Oh, no, there's one from 1-2. Okay, let me just download this one real quick. We may not get to all these, but we can try. Oh. Emberry, I think dogs like know when you're having a bun in the oven or buns in the ovens, you know? I was a mess, but snuggles are helping. Oh, good. My baby just got his first round of shots, too. It's rough. Ashley Jones, we've got another baby. We've got multiple baby snarks here. Oh, my God. I hope you and your baby are doing better. When I try to reach for my cat, she doesn't make an effort to come snuggle. I say, "You will not deny my love." I love that Andy's web. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're going to do skincare. Show how relatable we are. I washed my face for Karina this morning, so I was like, this is it. This is it. This is all I got. Baby snark doot doot. Yep. Here we go. Oh, undo. Here we go. And we are going to add the audio. Are we going to add the audio? Why am I chaotic? Nobody knows. Do you want her on the right side or the left side? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Well, you have 5 to 7 seconds to speak now. I want some rounded corners. And we can go this side. We can go this side. My kitty, Charlotte Alexa, has slept on top of me every night since I brought her home almost 11 years ago. She's my baby. Oh. Y'all know the rest. Yeah, I'm fine either way because I'm going to be watching it on QuickTime. So, like, I'm not going to be looking at myself watching the deal. I just want to make it good for y'all. I can't make any comments now because like I've been so like infiltrated by pure romance stuff, and then I'm like, I have so many "that's what she said" in my head. I'm like, I can't even. My brain is broken. Oh, Chelsea, that's good advice. I'll just keep her over here. I will flip myself so I can see. I have my video pulled up on the other screen. Do 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 do. Meow meow. Meow meow. Pure romance makes you less pure. That's for sure. I need to cover this. We corrupted you. That was my goal. Mission accomplished. Mission very well accomplished, Hannah. Okay. Here we go.
Happy New Year. I don't know if you saw my recent post, but last night Daniel G announced on his big sales call that was maxed out that I am going to be one of the speakers at his event in March.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me play the. We're properly primed for the video reaction. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's anxiety. Do we want to sneak into Daniel G's event? I do. Note to self: look into Daniel G's event. It's been a while since I've seen good old Christina.
And it's kind of crazy how a 40-year-old, well, I'm going to be 40 this year, so you're going to hear me start saying that. How a 40-year-old woman with rosacea and 3 kids, an adoptive mom, a special needs mom, is like, I'm going to say cool enough, but like, I don't feel cool enough to be on this lineup, okay? Kind of crazy to me.
If you're working for free, then there's no like who gives a flippity. I'm not trying to like talk down to you. Like that's cool. You got on a stage. If you're talking for free, like anybody could have done it. Anybody could have done it. I have a cameo tattoo of Mulan on my back, so I love that soundbite. Let's go, Avery. So you're telling me that Christina Smallwood exploits, I'm guessing she exploits her kids to make herself more relatable for people. That's what it sounds like to me. She just had to throw that in there. She's doing it for sure. She's doing it strategically. And I know y'all know that. Ma'am, shush. You do not have special needs. Your child does. Shush. Yes. Do they not get paid? Not everyone does. Not everyone does. So it's they leave it out. Oh, I'm too hot. I'm sorry. Hello? Is my audio okay for y'all? I think I'm blasting to the upper ends. Maybe I'm not. They leave it out because a lot of them don't get paid. They're like, oh my gosh, because they have to build a resume to then say, I have spoken on all these stages. This is my speaking fee. And that's why Eric Worre used to give Jesse Lee and other people like diamond necklaces or jewelry or stuff because they didn't get paid to speak on his stage. And Daniel G, Daniel G is he's a speaker. He's having his own event. He is, I think he's in what is he in? iGenius? I don't remember. And so this is his independent event. He's not in Monat. I'm 40 and have a 22-year-old and just found out I'm expecting another. Let's go. Are you excited? If so, congratulations. Congratulations. I don't know. Either way. Yay, live and I'm not that late. Let's go, Brian. Brian, did you hear the new soundbite? I will never stop doing it. That's all I can do. I don't have any rhythm. I just have windshield wipers. I may play that like a million times before this is over, so... Remember when Debbie Fab was in Monat, then iGenius? Yep. I'm 40 with an almost 22-year-old too. My oldest will be 22 on February 2nd, born 2/2/2002 and turning 22. That's awesome. It hasn't sunk in fully yet. I hope that it is a I hope that, I don't know, that you can take the time to like let it sink in. I'm excited for you. And I'm excited for another baby snark, even though it's not my baby snark. Like it's live. I'm just saying hello to all the little baby snarks in the chat. Okay.
So of course, and it's funny because I was just talking to one of my girlfriends about imposter syndrome because I don't believe I've ever like struggled with it because I just always know I'm trying, I'm giving my best, and it's all a journey. Like, so I never really feel those things. And I wouldn't say I feel it now, but I do feel like a sense of, oh, you need to be like way cooler. Like you're not cool enough, or business professional enough to speak on this. And I'm one of the only women, okay? I'm one of the only women. There's only one other woman, Stormy, who's like got 1 million followers and just this like
Stormy Wellington. Stormy Wellington is in a which company she's in? Is she in? She's outperformed a lot of people in the space by like having multi-million-dollar reps underneath her. But what is your meaning of cool? Yes. That was a villainous laugh if I've ever heard one. Yep. I think it's probably her speaking persona. Some people have that. I feel like I need to get one. I found out almost 22 years to the day that I found with the first. Holly. Ooh, a name drop. Yep. Daniel G, Stormy Wellington. The fact that multi-level marketing is predominantly dominated by women, and yet women are not allowed to speak on stages in the same percentages that they actually are in MLMs is wild. So don't change. I mean, I'm probably incapable of changing because I like the chaos a little bit. More like your position at the top of a company, just saying. Ding ding. Yes. Cool, unpopular, famous, define, please, because I'm in my 40s and I don't know if I care about these things like I did in my teens or 20s. I think Stormy's just an MLM celebrity. No, she's in... yes and no. Where's my phone? She's in something. Julie Joe covered what she was in back in the day, a couple of years ago. Let's see. Let's get down. Stormy. Have you blocked Coach Stormy? I'm just going to go ahead and... buy Candy Cleanse. Cleanse yourself. What is Candy Cleanse? Oh my God. Stormy has this new thing called Girl Hold My Hand community. It's the #1 meditation and coaching community for women. Together we break generational curses, transform your mind, body, and finances. What? Sorry, we're distracted. Join Team Candy Cleanse. Oh my God. What company is she in now? Total Life Changes is what her company. Total Life Changes. We haven't covered that in a long time. If we've ever covered it. TLC. Avery got it way before me. Yep, Total Life Changes. What the hell is a Candy Cleanse? I'm at Costco and y'all are having fun without me. Jessica, hurry, get back home. Fast. Is that the candy with the artificial sweetener and fiber that cleanses you out if you eat the whole bag? Yes, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is. We can look into the girl community because that might be interesting at some point. I'll show Danielle Ryan. That is marketing targeted at Black women specifically, and that's what Stormy Wellington does. Love that, Chelsea. It's when you eat an entire bag of Reese's Pieces and feel awesome. We're checking out. Your family not teaching you or not even knowing important things about how to be successful isn't a generational curse.
Like mega boss babe, right? So then there's me. Hi, I'm like the little pipsqueak in pink on the panel. And I'm excited for it. I think that this means it's going to be a year of growth, a year of excitement. I just was cracking up though because he...
Can I just say something that's going to be a little bit morbid? I'll wait to see if I can say it. Y'all give me permission. I think the only reason that Christina Smallwood was asked to speak on the stage is because Jessie Lee passed away. Because Stormy and Jessie Lee shared many, 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 many stages together. For years. Eric Worre stages, other stages. We've seen a Other creators cover Zoom calls where Jessie Lee lost her mind about, or lost her shit about the fact that Stormy Wellington was outperforming her with $1 million earners. And Daniel G and Jessie Lee were very close. Not to say anything about her not being successful, her as in Christina Smallwood not being successful in MLMs. I'm very uncomfortable that I have short sleeve shirt on, so I'm super like, I think that's why she was asked.
He's like saying, you know, she's crushing social media. And then I go look at my social media and it's literally me with my rosacea face, like doing getting ready with me, just being like a silly person.
The conference is, let me hook up my Luna display real quick. Luna? Oh God. Ah! We're good? We're good? We're good. Okay. I'm just going to search over here and then I'll share the screen. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at Daniel G conference. I think his name is Daniel Garagna. World-class closer in Miami is February 26th. We're not going to that because it's $200. These are way too expensive to sneak into. Except there is a free one in Miami that looks... There's a closer convention Miami in March. And then there's a free closer convention Miami. But the one that I think she's going to be speaking at is in February. Maybe that's a lie. WCC event 2024. Welcome to one of America's largest sales training events of the year, whether you're in direct sales, network marketing, real estate, door to door. He didn't even finish that statement. Oh, there's a mobile ticket? It's free? What? Sorry. Please hold. Are y'all going to be free in March? Oh God, my number. Did we just get tickets? I think we just got tickets. We'll see. Sorry. Oh no, I'm frozen. Shit. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. Sorry. Sorry. I was typing and I froze myself. Sorry. I'm back. We got tickets. They were free. I think we got tickets. Maybe we got tickets. We'll see. Sorry about that. Here we go.
And I'm like, wow, I'm glad he sees this as like someone that's crushing social media, because this is what I teach my team to do, is show up and be your authentic self. I have been told so many times at the end of last year, the word authentic came to me. Authentic, authentic, authentic. You're authentic. That's your superpower, our CEO said to me. And I'm like, you know what? Why have I never like stepped in and like owned on this? Okay. So I'm like, well, I don't know why I've never really owned it and like proclaimed it out. So anyways, kind of stepping into it because I find that every single like podcast interview I do, every single thing that I, like interview or panel or whatever, my call to action for anyone is to truly be yourself and step into your strengths and step into who do you want you to be. You, like, God made one of you for a reason. And so, it's just kind of crazy. Anyway, so I wanted to...
We're taking a detour. We're going to watch the little clip of the WCC event, and she's on the picture of their deal. So let me just put this in here. Squirrel Trail. And I'm going to put my third... That one? There we go. Okay. Hopefully. I don't... we'll see if it plays. Do.
Hey, welcome into the World Class Closer Convention 2024. I'm your host, Daniel G. And listen, if you've been following me, I've trained millions of salespeople from all around the world, from every single sales industry that you can think of. And I know you guys are on this page right now because you're focused on increasing your sales income. Doesn't matter what sales industry you're in, direct sales, network marketing, door-to-door sales, B2B sales, B2C sales, you're a real estate rep, insurance rep, coach, consultant, thought leader. You're focused on increasing your sales production in 2024. And I promise you this, in 2024 is not a game of debating of what you should be focusing on. Not thinking of whether or not you should be just focusing on working hard in your production and reaching out to a lot of people and having thick skin, or just focusing on your skill set and becoming a sniper and just talking to very few people and just getting the same amount of closes if you reach out to 100 people. It's a game of both. The person that wins in 2024 mixes in thick skin with a great skill set. And that's why we've hosted the World Class Closer Convention 2024, March 30th, down here in Miami with myself and 10 other thought leaders and sales experts inside of the industry. For myself, Alex Morin, Story Wellington, Albert Preciado, Rakan Khalifa, Anthony Napolitano, Jonathan Nunez, Giorgio Tabaldo. The list goes on. If you haven't yet grabbed your tickets, click the link below. Grab your tickets. The World Class Closer Convention, March 30th, down in Miami. I can't wait to see you guys there. It's time to level up your sales.
God. So she's on the cover right there, but she's not. I don't think, did he mention her name? I'm looking. I'm obviously not spending any of this money. It just doesn't look like they're going to have a digital conference. So, that's okay.
Share that I'm like literally tripping out about it, but also like
you're tripping out. Is that appropriate to say?
I believe everything happens for a reason, and that's that. So anyway, I'm getting ready now for my day. Happy New Year. Is your resolutions starting today, or did you start yesterday? I was cracking up at all the memes I saw where people were like, shout out to everyone that said they wanted to eat healthy, but already pushed it back a day to January 2nd. I almost feel like, in a sense, like this.
Where's Amy? She's been in school and busy and stuff. Nothing's wrong. She's been busy. Yeah. I miss her too. Yeah, it might just be his accent, Jamie. I only heard him mention Stormy's name as far as the woman in the video. Yep. So.
Is the first, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people celebrate. Yeah, a lot of people are writing in the comments on Instagram today. But a lot of people start, you know, they treat it as though it's a holiday or whatever. But I've never seen our walking trail so packed. Like I was like, oh my gosh, it was like church on Christmas, you know, is always extra packed. That's how the outdoor walking trail was. And it was so awesome. So anyway, I'm very, very excited.
Wait, what's happening?
This year, it feels very different than New Year's past for some reason. I think maybe because, I don't know. It's 2024, so I got these balloons or whatever. My girlfriend's like, Christina, you could hold on to 2 of those and double it and use it as a...
This is the dynamic social media content that you're going to be brought on stage to communicate? Is it, like, what's the purpose of this? I don't understand.
Birthday. This is the year I turned 40. And so this is like, you know, there's a lot of things. I got this big, huge rosacea right now. This blister from my whole eating horrible. It's amazing.
Karina, you figured it out.
What you eat like really does come through on your face. Like since I basically started that 75 hard, which was 75 days before we went to the Bahamas. So what was it? August 1st? Yeah, August 1st.
Uh-oh.
My skin has just been absolutely so much better. Okay. So, it's wild how, you know, obviously topical products can only do so much. And then it's truly about what you're eating and what you're putting in your body. But, just kind of getting a better like grip on exactly what causes it. I'm telling you right now, these little blisters from my rosacea they gotta be the cookies that the neighbor dropped off. Oh, but sugar, okay? Sugar, but it's okay. So I really, really, really don't eat sugar, and I don't really ever crave sugar, believe it or not. The thing I'll crave is nachos, okay? Nachos is my favorite food, nachos. What is your weakness, okay? Because I know you're either sweet or savory, and I remember saying, oh, I used to drink my calories. That was like always my biggest thing. I'm gonna drink my calories. So anyway, okay. Right now I'm using just the skincare makeup that this has also absolutely helped my skin be so much better. But, gummy bears, oh my gosh. And I feel like those are known to like stay in your body, like for like years or something, right?
What? This is the dynamic content that you're getting brought on stage to teach?
Also absolutely helped my skin be so much better. But gummy bears, oh my gosh. And I feel like those are known to like stay in your body like for like years or something, right?
Ma'am, do you know anything about the digestive tract, the digestive system? Do you know like what gummy bears are made of? Because they go through... What? Well, gummy bears stay in your body for years? Is your digestive system even working? God. Christina! Oh my God. I think she means gum, but that's not true either. I mean, come on, dude. Why is this happening? Why?
It's not even true about gum. If you have a blockage, by God, see a doctor. Yes.
Someone asked me on Instagram, did you ever deal with broken blood vessels from rosacea? I never had like the little like branchies underneath my skin like my dad did. So that's kind of, I never really had that yet. I guess I'm going to say yet because I don't know if that gets like developed later in life or what, but no.
Why don't you go to a dermatologist? What the actual fork? Please step away from the grape Kool-Aid miss. Go to a dermatologist. Go to a dermatologist? Go to a dermatologist. She can afford to go to a dermatologist and be able to understand all the things about her skin. Brain, this... My brain is shorting out right now. I wonder what she thinks will happen if you swallow a watermelon seed.
I just always got like the pustules, the peely skin, and redness. I'm a little pink. I mean, I remember being like 5, 6, 7 years old and just having like really rosy cheeks. Like I look back at pictures and I'm like, oh my gosh, I had the rosiest cheeks. But okay. And also, side note for your skin, very, very chocolate. Yes, Stephanie, chocolate. It'll get you. For your skin, if you are getting ready and you are someone that likes using your hands, that was always me. I thought my dog was right there. That was always me. But I found these sponges. I have them linked in my bio. They are antimicrobial and they're hollow. So you know how like people cut them open and they're full of mold and stuff? This is really cool because it fights that. And I love that it's hollow.
You still have to wash it. You still have to wash your stuff. Because guess what? Whatever's on your skin is going to transfer to your brushes or your little sponges. And just because it's hollow doesn't mean that it's hollow on everything. Just wash your stuff.
They work so good. Okay, so this is about as good of coverage I'm going to get today.
Looks perfect.
I have a day full of running around. Samantha is...
Wait, is she putting on foundation? Is there a cosmetology student in the chat? Hey, Callie. I had to step out due to technical difficulties. Andy's web. Wait, did you change your bio picture? Disclose. Yes. Can I ask a cosmetology something? Chocolate is also bullshit. Like, eat the chocolate. It's really okay. The mold is because it wasn't dried properly, in my opinion. She put on bronzer first, then foundation, so I'm so confused. Yeah. I think we can ask questions about this because Monat sells skincare and stuff, and we're just confused. Listen, I don't know. I was like, Andy's web looks different. I can't stand the sponges, are too harsh. Do you put on the bronzer? Maybe she already had the foundation on. I'm confused. Maybe it's the lighting. I'm just confused. Maybe she's just blending out the concealer. Because she said, like, that's the only coverage, that's about as good of coverage as I'm getting, but if you put foundation on top, wouldn't that be more coverage? I'm confused.
Going to my mom's, it's her turn to be, my mom takes turns, like, taking them one at a time overnight, so it's Samantha's turn, and she's so excited, so I'm going to meet my mom halfway and run errands, probably go to the mall. When was the last time anybody went to the mall? Did you go at Christmas time? Do you shop online? Do you avoid the mall? What happens? But, okay, I'm putting on Peach Liquid Cheeky. You smile and you kind of just want it to be like...
Oh.
Right there. Little hue. But anyway, I mean, I kind of came on just more so being in shock.
You just spent
about
all...
the
Okay,
most recent
forget
announcement. No mall. I know. Well, it's funny because I have one of my...
Can I ask a question? And this is not me... I'm just asking questions because I don't know makeup application techniques, okay? If you spent the time covering up the redness, then why put that much... I'm confused about the makeup application techniques. And that has nothing to do with how bad or good she is in MLM. Underpainting? Oh, accidentally logged into another account that I don't use for YouTube. Okay. Are you supposed to put that much blush on after you spent all that time covering up your rosacea? Paint over rosy cheeks just to put on rosy cheeks. Callie, yes. We're confused. I'm confused. So late, don't wear makeup, so don't need to listen to song.
newer girlfriends down here in San Clemente. She's like,
what's the point?
Let's ask her on the weekends, what are you doing? She's like, go to the mall. I'm like, are you did the 90s call? Like, you're always going to the mall. But honestly, the mall's not so bad. I actually really enjoy going when I get to go, at least with like Finn, you know, because she's like chill. She doesn't want to run through the racks and everything that the twins want to do. But I remember like loving freaking my mom out by hiding in the racks at Mervyn's. If you ever shopped at Mervyn's, drop it. Yeah, pagers and payphones. I got a prop because...
See? I don't know
Opportunity's
anything.
always calling, right? Like
I figure like my face already turns red enough when I'm doing a pure romance reaction. Like I can just walk through life perpetually embarrassed. I mean, I'm not the makeup person. I've just got questions and I'm not shaming her or anything. I'm just confused. All our local malls are all dead. Here in where I live in Texas, Memorial City is pretty upbeat. I use a green primer to help with my rosacea. I use a gentle cleaner and toner to help with mine. All of them are inexpensive. Do you see? I think she's confused about the makeup. Yeah, and obviously, like, asking questions about someone's makeup application, like, doesn't... It's just a question. It's just a question. I have rosacea and like to put foundation on to hide the redness and then a little blush on top of the foundation. Otherwise, my redness is blotchy instead of even... Thank you. See, I ask a question, I get a reasonable answer. I just was confused. Maybe I will try to put makeup on next time Karina comes over. The texture is very sandpaper peely. My mom has rosacea, and what she's done for all these years, and her skin is like incredible now. I'm not making any claims. She'll have to tell you what she's done for years. And it's not expensive at all. See, everyone does makeup different. I just have fun with it. Perfect answer. See, and it shouldn't be offensive to ask questions. I'm just very confused. I go to the mall because it's one of 2 bookstores in town. Plus, it has our biggest drugstore pharmacy chain in it. Cool. I mostly buy drugstore makeup. Cool. I've never been able to figure out how to get blush to look good. It might be because I prefer the bloodless vampire look. I love that. The color of my blush is obscene. It's such a bright pink in it. But I also have a very olive type of skin tone. My grandma was indigenous and my grandma was British Polish. I love that. Listen, look at Brandy's profile picture. Perfection. Literally. I would take all of your makeup tips, Brandy Lee. With my lupus rash, I used to put a mineral powder foundation on lightly and it worked okay. Sure, and that's one thing. If she feels pretty doing her makeup that way, then good for her. I think it's public. I can ask questions because I'm confused, and it is interesting, the combination of talking about covering something up and then adding it. It's just my uneducated makeup, whatever, knowledge, there were holes in it, and I appreciate y'all filling in the holes. Never mind. Retracted.
Retract my statement. It's retracted.
Oh, pure romance has ruined me.
always calling in my line of work, and so I tend to use phone props. Anyways, I ordered
Monat smells. Monat sells skincare.
All these different phones on Amazon. It's so cool. Like, and the kids are like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "That is what my cell phone used to look like." I had a friend that had the Zach Morris phone, and now I have a pink one. It's in my car, but you'll be seeing it. You'll be seeing it on these parts. But anyways, yeah. I mean, okay, so this pencil is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift in taupe. And I like it because it's a little bit fatter.
Do you want me to tell you what I think she's doing right now? I think that she is doing a live to help her seem more personable. She's going to be doing she's sharing products people already like, so when she decides to share Monat, people want to buy it. I think that's the strategy she's doing in all these lives that we're going to be watching. In my opinion, from a marketing perspective. Rejoice! Pewter is actually using the cushion I made her. Let's go, Nail Kita. What do you know about filling holes? Oh my god. I'm also between medium and light for makeup, and olive tone is so hard to find stuff that works for me. What I might recommend is don't go to Sephora or Ulta. I would go to like Dillard's or something where you can like go to each makeup counter and get tested, like to see what feels good or works on your skin. And you can go early in the morning, so where they can spend some time with you. Oh, cool. See? There's a YouTuber named Hannah Louise who has very fair olive skin. She's made some helpful videos about color theory and olive tones. That's cool. Cool.
It's not like such a sharp pointy pencil. It's a little bit of like a wider, I don't know, I like the shape of it. And so as you stroke up with the fat side up, it kind of just gives you like, I don't know, a brow line. I don't know. I just like it. My brows are really full. They've been full, but like I always had these like little hollow pieces, and this brow gel, okay, helps them not only be a gel, but also helps it grow. It's got growth properties in it that helps like caffeine, melatonin, which is kind of crazy.
Is
That's what is a growth property in brow gel, but it's really cool. So it's naturally based, no yucky chemicals and stuff. I can link that for you too. You want the hookups with it.
Is that a Monat product? Because she didn't say. Hold on. Let me see if Monat sells a brow. Let's see. Monat. Global. %92 less hair fall. In what? Their products? Give me a break. Products, color care, curls, oily hair and scalp frizz, systems. Where's the makeup stuff? Skincare. Yep. Let's put it on screen. What in the world? Why is this? It's on my iPad over here, but I don't know why it's doing this. Are you really going to do this time? There we go. You are going to do that. Great. Thanks so much. Okay. They can't see, DC. Can I do... Sorry, I'm having a moment. Hold on. No. Guest? I'm going to put it behind me, sorry. Okay. Sorry. I'm being chaotic. I know I am. Okay. My shadows. All right. Hopefully this clarity is okay for y'all because it's on my iPad. It doesn't look bad. Skincare. Here's their skincare systems. It looks like they had something in a tube. Okay. So if you go to products and you go to skincare, like there's something here. Skincare and makeup. Oh, that's what she was using. IR Clinical Mascara. Clear Brow Gel. See, she said that she would link that. That was the same bottle she used, so it was a Monat product. $28 retail. To be a VIP, it's only $4 cheaper. Look, she was using this. Liquid Gel Cream Blush. That's what she was using. And she was using the bronzer. And then she only mentioned the Tilbury stuff and everything else was Monat. This makes so much more sense. Chaos is my happiness. Thank you, Beauty School Dropout. I fully believe makeup is multi-purpose and will die on that hill. Yeah, VIP is an auto ship customer. So why is their website like this? Don't you want to scroll down and then just get to the picture you were looking at? What's a bacuchoil? Botanic bacuchoil? Chiol? Bacuchiol? How do I pronounce this? Who named this product? Botanic bacuchoil. Chiol? Oh my god.
Botanic bacuchiol. Bacuchiol. Is it bacuchiol? What is this? We're distracted. A lightweight, fast-absorbing vegan retinol alternative lotion, safe and gentle for daily use. Why did they call it Botanic Retinol? She never had to use this in a day in her life. Bacuchiol? Bacuchiol. Bacuchiol. Bacuchiol? Oh. See?
Welcome to my stream where we we don't pronounce stuff correctly. Oh, wait, how did we get here? Why are we on this page? Op products, skincare. I clicked on makeup skincare. There we go. It's at the top. $32 for a lipstick. Mascara, $35. Clinical Clear Brow Gel, $28. Brighten Correct Concealer. That's what she was using too. $38. Liquid Gel, $34. The bronzer, $38. Dang. Expensive. Bakuchi. Oh, it's an alternative to retinol and safer for sensitive skin. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chris. This website's awful. It is awful. The only lipstick I'm spending that kind of money on is Lisa Eldridge lipstick. Is that a lot for makeup? It's not the most for makeup, which is fair. There are products that do, in my opinion, the same thing that are not this expensive. And for a multi-level marketing product, because there's so much of the chunk of the cost for the product built in to pay out commission levels and also pay for corporate and all that other stuff, like I think it's overpriced, especially when you can get it for VIP for cheaper, and you can get it for even cheaper than that if you are a Monat distributor. I think that would be like luxury makeup level. And Shelby and Hannah are saying these prices are luxury product pricing, and I don't think they're luxury. It's not the most expensive, but it is still expensive. Okay. At least we know the iPad works, which is great. The vast majority of makeup is less expensive than this. Okay, let's go back. Can we go back here? Perfect. So now we can go here and here. Okay, perfect. If we want to snoop, we can continue.
And I'm going to just do a little highlighter. I am still on the hunt. I used to work at Mervyn's in 2004. Oh my gosh. We got a veteran on Instagram that used to work at Mervyn's. What a blast from the past. Which one did you work at? What city? We always went to the one in Montclair. Okay, side note, I am on the hunt for a really good clean highlighter. You can send me a link if there's one you have. It has to be clean. Last time I asked, I got only like MAC or, like not ones that were not a clean brand.
What's defining clean? Okay. I mean, what are in these products? Let's see. Let's look at their I don't know what we're looking at. Concealer. What's in their concealer? Where are your ingredients? Oh, you're not even going to have them high up? Why would you do that? See full ingredient list. Water. Cocoa caprylate. Dodecaine. Isoamyl laurate. I don't know if these are... I mean, we're talking about clean. We've got some seed oils in there, carrot, seed oil, camellia. Just because it has some of these seed oils doesn't mean like it's clean. And I know just because something has its chemical name doesn't mean that it's dirty either. I'm just saying, you're making this big stand about clean products. Is this it? I don't know. And clean makeup doesn't have a long shelf life, and they will backstock this stuff to infinity and beyond. Just saying. It's the fear of chemicals, even though everything is a chemical. Yep. They still have preservatives as they should. And some people are allergic to preservatives. I would have to go through and like put every single one of these ingredients somewhere. So when it has this many ingredients, like lime and lemon along with a bunch of these oils can be irritating to many people too. Yep. And you've got lime oil in there. You've got bergamot. You got lemon. Coconut should be okay. Gardenia flower. So you've got some fragrances in there too. Magnesium sulfate, silica, barium sulfate, glycerol, undecylonate, disodium stearyl glutamate, ethylene brassylate, mica. Some people don't like mica being in their stuff, so may contain titanium dioxide, iron oxides, and other stuff. I don't know. I mean, some people don't like mica being in their stuff, so go off about the cleanliness of your product.
Important for me to complete my regimen with a clean highlighter. And
Elf.
I think that's it for me today.
Yes. Same, Arby.
That's it for her. She's ready. I mean, it's a quick makeup. I love it because it's also my skincare that is, in fact, my makeup.
Really? Your skincare is your makeup? Just because it has Rejuvenique oil in it? Come on. Where do they source their mica? Good question, Rebecca. Poison ivy is natural too. Yes. Ding, ding, ding.
And then for my lippy, I'm going to do that later. I'm going to finish my coffee, get some work done. But anyway, Happy New Year, friends.
She's going to be here for another 4 minutes.
I'm going to say one final call to action, and that is...
Buy my shit.
Don't underestimate who God created you to be, okay? So if there's things you like...
That wasn't the call to action I thought she was going to be, because she totally went off. It was story time and a product sell of her own stuff. You know what? If I was going to sell something, I would be like, look, listen, these are going to have affiliate links. Do what's right for you. I'm going to show you how much I like them. If you like them, I'd love for you to buy from me. End of discussion. Like, then it's not manipulative. Oh, shocker. How did that video lead us to this? I don't know.
And there's things you into, like I was always in a musical theater.
This is the dynamic mastermind of a social media person that they're going to put on stage on Daniel G's event. Give me a break.
Always and forever. Still am. And like, you know, obviously that's, well, I mean, I think it's cooler now. Anyways, did you see the new Wonka movie? Because it is so good. It is so good. But anyway, there's people out there counting on you to be you, okay? Like, so just remember that. and step into being yourself, own who you like. And if you want to grow as a human, obviously I'm always going to encourage growth. I think I could do a whole talk on, that doesn't mean stick in your vices, stick in the dark sides of you that you go, this is just how I am. I just tell people
Love
like
it.
it is. And it's like, well, yeah, I mean, you can be blunt.
Same.
And you can be forward without being a biatch. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, and that's like obviously gonna be, there's like a kind way to tell the truth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or like your truth. But also as you dig into self-development, you realize, oh, okay, that's just an insecure piece of me wanting to be extra vocal or feeling the need that I have. Like, it's funny how like quiet I've gotten.
You don't have to be quiet. If you're any gender, you can be as loud as you want to. This whole new movement of like finding your inner feminine and like being quiet because you don't have to be loud. Be whatever you want to be. Give me a break. I'm just like, I'm like I don't know. If I had fur, my fur would be going up on the back of my like the spine. Like, you know how when dogs are like, oh my God, something is wrong. And they have that their hair goes up on their back. That's how I feel. Like, what are we doing? Veronica Bay does it. Christina Smallwood does it. Everybody in the, like, I don't know. Like, it's just more fundamentally type things do it. Like, Patricia, welcome back. They redid that story like 18 years ago. It's too soon for another reboot. Yes. Come on, dude. It's giving Keep Sweet and Pray vibes. Yes. I was just watching Brandy Lee. I was just watching a documentary style YouTube channel who went in to Warren Jeff's, one of his old homes, and he was interviewing two people who were within like that family, and it was really interesting. I'll post it on my community tab after the stream. That's how we started. I just do not care about popularity and all this in this season of my life. Yeah.
I used to be like such a loud person in groups.
Who
now
cares?
We're taking a total turn. We're taking a total turn on this live. But I used to be such a quiet person in groups, or a loud person, and I was probably the most insecure person in the group.
Loud people, I don't know what kind of fallacy it is, but to say that you were one way and you had insecurities, you're then tying that people who are one way have insecurities. Is it a false equivalence fallacy? I don't know. I'm not good at this stuff. Be however you want to be. Where did this convo come from? I don't know. The pit of hell? Like, I'm confused.
There's a connection there. And so now as I've, had the last couple years of like really, really focusing on personal development.
And ruining in my opinion, the people who were on your team who got terminated by Monat. What?
Getting down to the root of like, my insecurities.
Me too.
People pleasing, things that still strum up. Like, I still have my people pleasing, things strum up, and I'm so grateful to have friends in my life that will be like, I see it, it's, there it is, like, and in a loving way that's like, hey, no, like, you don't need this, you don't need to be like that. And I'm like, thank you for pointing that out. And I think a lot of times people don't want to tell their friends the truth, and so enabling happens and all that. But anyways, find yourself a friend that's going to tell you the truth.
How do we
and
get
if they're the
here?
one that kind of upsets you a lot, that's probably them.
There's a friend who upsets you a lot. That's probably them. No. Sometimes you have a friend who ignores boundaries, and they upset you a lot because they don't give a shit about you. So, no. Oh my God. Patricia gifted 5 DC memberships.
Horatio Gold, Headmaster.
Aya
Very
got
pleased to meet you.
one.
So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
Charlie
I'd
got
like
one.
to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria.
I love your cat.
I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Oh my gosh, Patricia, what soundbite would you like? For sure. I am too. I'm super interested. Hi. Hi, Wendy. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Hell yeah. Yes, I have, Holly. It is wild. You know what we should do? We could watch it in Discord and then we could talk about it on stream later so that people could like have the background and then we could watch it episode by episode. Hello, Cheesehead. Paying it forward for my last 6 months free. You're incredible. What soundbite would you like? We've got...
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, dee-dee-dee-dee. There they are, standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head.
Sing something with a little bounce in it.
It's a small world after all.
No, anything but that.
Oh, we're good. As you wish. Let's go. Princess Bride.
As you wish.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
I just love that one because he's been looking for that guy his entire life because the guy, the six-fingered whatever, got his dad, and then it looks like he's going to be overtaken by the evil guy, and then he keeps saying like he gets his chance to speak his like piece to the guy who like was so evil to him and his family, and it's just like the best. Gummy bears are digestible. What the fuck? Also,
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
it's such a good movie. If you haven't read the book, but if you haven't seen the movie, Princess Bride is awesome.
Anyway, okay, so let's see. My live is now starting to collect some interesting characters, but can you share the makeup, please? Yes, I can. If you DM me or comment info once this is posted, comment info, and we can start a conversation.
No, they don't want to start a conversation. They want to buy the makeup. That is the frustrating thing about multi-level marketing. Oh, let's get into a conversation. No, where do I buy it? Oh yeah, you know what beauty influencers do? They'll link it, but they're like, yeah, the link is in my bio. Shop at your own discretion. No one's gonna bother the hell out of you.
And then I can link the makeup for you and match, like the BB cream, for example, that I used on my face it's a BB cream, and it is also my SPF, and it's moisturizing, and like gives me really great coverage. I don't know if you obviously haven't been on since the beginning, but if you watch the replay, I'm really red, like I have rosacea. So anyways, it has great coverage, but light, so I don't feel like super caked. And yeah. All right, I'm gonna go. This has been on like way too long. This has been way too long. But anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, but also, you know, stay tuned. We got lots more.
Here's how that response should have been, in my opinion. Hey, where's your makeup from? Links in my bio. You can shop everything. And you pre-link it before each live so people can go buy it. So they can hop out and go purchase it at their own discretion. So now you lose your hair on your face. Allegedly, yes. It's a BB cream. I hope it's light. Yes. Y'all want to see a pickle? Not a pickle from Pure Romance, but let's go. Look at this pickle. I'm going to turn my green screen off so y'all can see it. Just making sure your number is not up. There we go. It's a pickle. It's the start of a pickle. I love it. And if y'all want to shop with Karina, here's the link. You just have to DM. You have to DM Karina on her Instagram to order. Karina, are you flirting with me? LMAO JK. All right. What? She's still going?
Being launched, coming out. This is going to be an exciting year. And yeah. All right. Bye.
Okay. Goodbye. Let's see. The next one is... Let's see. That was from the first. And or the second? Christina Smallwood. The next one is in her pajamas. So let's go. There we go. And is it this one? Yes.
See if I can get it to balance. Nope. Can't get it to balance though. Where's my tripod? I have like 100 tripods in this house. Let's grab it. It was over in the little photo op area that I had out for everybody.
You know where it is then. Are you just showing off your house at this point? Like, what's going on? Oh, I messed up again. Oh, 17 seconds. Come on, dude.
Photo op area that I had out for everybody. So many of the girls are new, and actually we had a guest last night that's not quite yet a market partner. So anyway,
invite him to the cult.
Super fun. I wanted to share because I'm sitting down to start my the secret of your success, the daily routine. It's 60 minutes of basically like all the things that you need to do to be successful. And you do these things consistently and they compound into success. I just got a message from a friend and she was like, Christina, like you popped on my head last night and hold on, I gotta block somebody that's putting obscenities in my chat. We don't allow that. We don't tolerate that here. But anyways, we put her in, she said I popped on her head and she's like, you show up, like you
yeah, they're renting a house for some kind of event and I don't know what it is because I just downloaded the lives. I haven't been following like what the hell's going on with her. So
up and I'm like, look, you guys, I think a lot of people overthink like showing up on here. I throw on a little filter. I got a little filter on right now for the brightness. And, this is my favorite way to wear my hair lately. And I'll tell you why. Because I forever and always had a mullet. Like the shortest little broken layers ever that I literally had to bobby pin or shellac my top layer down, and I would have to take like powder. Anyway, so one of the girls basically I'm telling two stories at the same time. So I told her, I was like, you will never regret showing up. And so that's what I'm gonna say to you guys. Like, you will never regret showing up consistently. And it really does like compound. You get more comfortable with it. And anyway, okay, so one of our guests last night, she is a new mama and she was, nervous about like just the postpartum hair loss and all that she's been experiencing. And
follow Abby Young, okay? You don't need to follow Monat. Go to Blowout Professor, follow Abby Young, or even go to the doctor and see about and tell him what you are experiencing. And if you're like, well, my doctor doesn't listen to me, then find a new doctor. I'm saying that out of frustration because like I understand not being listened to by a medical professional. Are you doing your hair or patching walls? Maybe stop using Monat. I'm not following. This is a pitch. She is talking from her event. She's leaving clues that there is this big thing that's happening, that there were people that were interested, that she can show up more comfortable because her hair is actually growing because of the opportunity that she gave time to back in the day. She's doing this very convoluted, like, join my team situation.
We're like, well, then you, my friend, are in the right house. And I had to like almost like go back and remember, because it's been a while since I've been like insecure about my mullet or my like the fact that I used to have to put like a ton of powder on my hair because it was even like this. Like I would wear extensions like
Her PJs are cute.
Extensions like all the way up in here. I mean, just like this is so dense for me. Okay, this used to be all see-through, broken. Like this is my hairline. Like it's dense. Like you can tell where it starts. It's not sparse like it used to be. And I used to have to wear extensions like probably.
Are you have extensions in now or no?
Even like up in here, and then that way I could get some sort of bang in front of my face. Like it was not that long ago that I was really insecure about my see-through scalp and hair, and like I wore my hair up a lot. I wore 100 pounds of extensions if I wore it down, and I would bobby pin my top little pieces very, very, very like Paris Hilton, Britney Spears 2002. I think a lot of people thought I was just like doing that on purpose. That was just the crap hair that I had. And I was a professional hairstylist. I was using professional products. I was bleaching the heck out of it.
Oh, there it is.
But then there was a whole era where I went dark because I'm like, well, I'm going to grow my hair. And it didn't get any better. My wedding day, I mean, I was like hell-bent on wearing my hair down for my wedding. Like hell-bent. And it was a breeze came by and few of my wedding pictures. So like my hair looks all down and glamorous, but then all my mullet is like up in the wind. And I was like asking the photographer, like, can you Photoshop that? I didn't want to have to bobby pin my little hairs down. And I mean, now I have like, you know, tons of like, I call it.
It's because you're asleep. Okay. Can you? It's fine. I'm not a hairstylist. She is. She apparently knows. If your hair's doing that, then sleep in a bonnet or sleep with a silk pillowcase for the love of God, and don't put it in a scrunchie that's going to go back and forth like that, back and forth, and pull the shit out of your hair when you're sleeping. Thanks for the info, M. Barry. That's awesome. The sunk cost fallacy wasn't a powerful motivator. Millions of marriages wouldn't be surviving on it. If the sunk cost fallacy wasn't a powerful motivator, yeah. And it totally is a powerful motivator, like you're saying. My hairdresser about died when I went to get my hair cut last week. My hair grew a ton since summer. That's from basic supplement and being kind to it. That's it. No Monat needed. Let's go, Shelby. Not the coffee cup. For the love of all that's holy, you don't need a whole coffee cup in every life. It looks like the same cup too, but I know it's not.
Like my little muffy new growths that are coming up because there's just like follicles being awakened. And you know, they're like what that.
I mean, I have hair loss too. Well, you see, I say this. You see right there? This used to be full. And I know I got a lot of hair. I'm not trying to be like, oh, woe's me. I'm just saying there's stuff that you talk to your doctor about, but like that is from, this is from like hair loss and like stress and medication and stuff like that. But obviously I have a lot, but if you didn't have as much hair as I do, like that's going to be noticeable that, you know, losing like chunks of hair on the side and stuff like that. But talk to your doctor about it. And if your doctor isn't advocating for you, find a new doctor. You deserve to have someone advocate for you. And that's what they're supposed to do in the medical field. Let's go. I love mine, honestly. Love my bonnet hot pink. Let's go. I shaved my head in April. My hair's down to my shoulders now. I literally haven't dyed it and just took good care of my hair. Let's go. I've discovered bonnets this year. I wish I knew about this years ago. It's been saving my hair. I toss and turn in my sleep a lot, so I wake up looking like a ragamuffin. It's severely damaged my hair.
So it's been like maybe, I don't know, you grow on average half an inch a month. Is that what most people grow?
You're a hairdresser. You should know that. Cold sleeve, I say cold sleeve clues listen to people who are educated in their field, and if they are giving you signs that they don't know what the hell they're talking about, take that as like a red flag.
You grow on average half an inch a month. Is that what most people grow? My brain is a little foggy right now this morning. But anyway, it's grown a lot, okay? So I was like, you need the thickening serum, okay? And the thickening line. This is new. They just launched it, oh my gosh, well, maybe 2 years ago now. And the thickening line is insane. And it's peppermint, it's rosemary, it's like amazing. So anyways, maybe you're watching there is a sale right now on those products. And I don't know, I forget to step into that insecurity, but every now and then I talk with someone who's just like in the thick of it, and I want to be like,
that's so cool.
We have something for you.
No,
like
you
there's
don't.
something. Like I would have always thought like
Yes, Jenny Jen.
that I thought for sure I was gonna be bald. And like have to wear, one of those caps.
There have been some and I need to find them. So this could not be accurate to what the studies were saying, but rosemary and peppermint have been shown to, I think, have some stimulating effects on your scalp. But I think it's more of, I think, and this is just me, going to a dermatologist if you have questions about your scalp, or a hair specialist that is a doctor if you are having issues. But keeping your scalp clean, big deal. Exfoliating, big deal. Making sure you're brushing your scalp to remove the buildup and also stimulate that, big deal. Abby Young is helpful. Blowout Professor, helpful. Not tearing the shit out of your hair, helpful. It's a menthol thing. It might be. It totally might be. I mean, peppermint would stimulate blood flow, but I'm not sure how that would help. I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. Like, I think it would be beneficial for me to grab some actual studies, but it's not that difficult, in my opinion, unless you to advocate for yourself and go to a specialist if you can. And if you can't, follow people who aren't trying to shill you multi-level marketing products. And yes, increased blood flow isn't always the root issue. Exactly. More coffee, please. Exactly.
I don't know if you've seen those viral videos going around of the people that basically shave the head and then put a cap on, they glue it, and it looks phenomenal. That's what I thought was in my future, that or plugs or something. So I'm super, super glad that I found these products. And now I love them so much as a professional hairstylist, product educator, that I was.
Listen, you don't need this shit, okay? You get a brush that can get all the way down to your scalp, and you brush your hair, and then after you brush your scalp, you get a boar bristle brush, and you brush and just move the oils through and keep your scalp clean. I've been washing my hair a little bit more based off of the Blowout Professor and Abby Young, because before I wasn't. One, because mental health, and two, I was just trying not to dry the hell out of my hair. But I just cut off about 1.5 inches, and it's okay right now. It's dirty, but it's getting a boar bristle, a hair, a boar bristle one, and moving your oils through. Yeah. It's helpful. And then I'm wearing a bonnet. Protect your hair when you're sleeping. Root issue. See what I did there? Oh my God.
I want to be able to, prescribe or, recommend these to people through my phone. And so that's what I do. So anyways, last night was a few girls from the local team came over. We had pajamas. We talked a little bit about like our goals for the year. We had a lot of fun because not everybody knew each other. I like to do a lot of like icebreaker activities, which sounds so like corporate. I'm not a corporate girl. I never worked in a I guess it's kind of the same thing.
It's not the
Definitely
same
had
thing.
HR, but
Literally not the same thing because you're not on salary. Literally not the same thing. Literally not the same thing. And you can make no changes in Monat except maybe influence people to let consultants go because you make a lot of money.
I was always a hairstylist, so I'm like into the fun of it. So anyways,
Yes.
we made a couple reels. For a few of the girls, it was like their first reel. And even one of the girls that came last night was like, you know, it used to be such a turn off for me to like see.
And my thing is like, I guess mental health wise, if you can at least get a brush that can at least make it to your scalp and just brush your hair. And if you can't wash it, like if you are having a mental health challenge and your hair's long enough to braid it, 2 braids on the side at night, because if you don't have a silk bonnet or a pillowcase, that's going to be better than putting it in a ponytail or whatever. But just at least kind of getting your scalp like so that there's not a buildup of like dead skin, that's going to be helpful even if you can't wash it. You know what I mean? Come on, dude.
Like the girl gang stuff, like, because I think a lot of people it might trigger like some negative memories, like because maybe you had groups of girls that were mean to you. And while I was getting my nails done yesterday, there was a little small group of maybe.
You cannot talk about mean girls after how you treated people who were terminated from Monat. You cannot talk about mean girls, ma'am. Ma'am. Yes, Wendy. I wish I could braid my hair. It looks good, but nope. Yes, and that's better. That's what Abby and the blow up professors are saying. Like, I'm not going to tell you how often I wash my hair. I mean, I already have, but.
Maybe they were like 14 to 17. A 14-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 17-year-old, if I had to guess. But at one point, they each said their ages. 14 to 17. And they were mean. They scared me. The things they were talking about and the way they were talking, I like immediately went back to that like young girl in junior high that was kind of like the outcast because I was into like musical theater and like being a cheerleader at a school where the cheerleaders were not cool at all. So I'm like, so anyway, it's funny to kind of step into those emotions after you've forgotten them, you know, for a little bit. So anyways, I'm just
Same,
rambling
Jessica.
now, but I wanted to share about that and that there is hope. So I don't know if you have a friend that's, you know, looking for thicker hair. I think most people are. It's very rare to meet someone that isn't, but I would love to chat.
No, you don't need to chat with a multi-level marketing rep. If you have insurance, go to the doctor or go to Abby Young's page on YouTube or go to Blowout Professor. Honestly, for the love of God. Okay, let's talk about it. There are some things, your doctor, talk about it with your doctor. But if you're seeing breakage, easiest thing so far, the quickest thing to stop that, stop sleeping with your hair in a ponytail and put a silk pillowcase on your pillow or get a bonnet. I would say get a bonnet. If you can't go to the doctor yet and you're seeing like breakage, do that first. It's rare to find someone with thick hair who doesn't want thicker hair. Yeah, I don't want thicker hair. Yep. Yeah, Blow Up Professor does a lot of good tutorials on it, and Abby Young does too. Oh my gosh. I mean, if I won the lottery, I'd probably have someone wash my hair, but I don't. Ordering a bonnet as we speak. Let's go, Patricia. I got a silk sleep cap. I have shorter curly hair. I love that. Yeah, I'll link them. Let me press play and I'll link them.
I have a link in my bio that has like a little beauty quiz. You can tap and basically I can send you like my recommendations, text with you, DM with you, whichever you prefer. And yeah, so cheers to, what the heck day is it? I'm gonna get this down pat at some point. But anyways, cheers to being back in a routine, doing my success habits. And I'm about to hit up the Peloton before I have another little mini event today. I'm making my first ever dream board. Like I've never done a dream board, a vision board. I've never, ever done one. So cheers, everybody have a good day. See you later.
Okay. So we're getting the kind of the details of, okay, let's go. Let's see which the next one is. That was on the 3rd. No, that wasn't on the 3rd. Yes, it was on. Christina Smallwood. Now she's in a red top. I think it's this one. No. Is this one? No. Nope. I gotta. Okay, where's the red top? There we go. Send to computer. It's on my iPad because it's auto downloading it. Oh no, I just disconnected. There we go. Blowout Professor and Abby Young should be in there. Yep. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
You guys.
That is her house. It's echoey as hell. That is her house. Isn't it? Why is it so echoey?
Asked, and they're back. Okay, these are the ultimate box. Okay, $49.99. We had ordered 300. They were our pre-sale box for Habits Are Hot, which is my collaboration with 90 Day Habits. So we had ordered 300 of these, thinking like surely like we'll have
she got
some
her
left
haircut
over to like, you know, do giveaways and whatever with. Well, they sold out, and not only did they sell out. Oh my gosh, my dog's
For
dry.
the love of God.
Maestro, come on, buddy. The demand is crazy. The amount of
I don't know what aesthetic, and I know everyone's different. Some people are minimalist. Some people are, I don't know. I'm like a Hobbit. I love like a Hobbit vibe. Like I love pictures filling up the wall. I love like bookshelves with a ton of books. I like cozy. I love rugs. I love curtains. I love just like, I want to feel like a warm hug in every single room I go into. I just was like, it's so empty in here. I'm disappointed she doesn't have. I thought she had cupcakes. I was like, let's go.
people that are like, I'm so bummed I didn't get a box. I really want a box. I didn't get a box. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I was like, Haley, we got to get the people some more boxes. So we ordered 300 more, and we hope to sell out again. But you can get just the journal pre-sale. And I'll kind of break down this journal for you. This is the ultimate guide. I see a lot of people like kind of making fun, like making light of, getting in good habits and saying like, oh yeah, there's a magical book that's going to change your life. And I'm like, well, there kind of is though. Like, I mean, other than the Bible, this is a very magical book. It is a living word, and I'm going to break down why, and how just exactly it lives, okay? So it comes with the journal, which is great. It's a 90-day guide, okay? So this is it. Habits are hot, yes. Not
Braids are much safer than ponytails, so in my opinion. I would hate to feel like I'm living in a house that echoes like a stadium. I take back the comment about her screaming at her phone. Duly noted. Hobbit vibe is so great. Plus plants. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
not they're hot. And then hydration is also hot, which is also part of having like really healthy habits, is getting your hydration on.
Yes.
Okay. So love this cup, super cute, comes with a straw. Okay. The journal comes with a pink pen that says habits are hot. So cute. Everything's so on brand right now.
Oh no, Molly.
And you can get just the journal or you can get the set. And I actually had a network marketer DM me and say, I want to order a bunch of these to do as gifts for my team when they hit their first rank in the company. And I was like, oh, that's so great. Like we might be able to work out like a discount code for that. Eventually we do things like bulk package discount codes for like journals if you want to buy like in bulk. So go ahead and DM 90 Day Habits if you are like, okay, I want to order like in bulk. But this is the set. So good. Okay, so let's break it down. And I just love this. Like, hey, hot stuff. Because some people are like, okay, but what do you mean by hot? Like, do you mean in the literal sense? And we say, you know what's hot? Striving to be the best version of yourself. Like, to me, that's like one of the sexiest things about a person. In the best platonic way, okay? I love when someone has an ambition, a desire to grow, and a desire to just be growth-minded. They say get around circles that are growth-minded. The conversation's different, and it is. And we are officially kicking off the Habits Are Hot, IPAs Are Hot group. If you saw the speaker lineup, it's like scorching hot, okay?
Can
it's
someone...
like gonna be...
How do we get into this group? I'm very invested now in this fuckery.
The most fire freaking group ever. I cannot freaking wait. It kicks off January 8th. You can go look at my page, look at our posts and see. You can comment the thing. It'll send it to you. But yeah, so super excited that these are restocked. Okay, and that group's gonna be good. So first and foremost, you always need a little pocket in the front, okay? We always need a little pocket in the front. We got bills to pay. We got things to give out. We got all kinds of stuff.
Number one difference so far, she got a professional printing of this book, and this is hers. Melissa Collins didn't do this. And she actually used wire for her book, and Melissa Collins used plastic shit, so...
So this is your hot pocket of important things.
That's cute.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm not going to buy it.
If you know anybody at Hot Pocket, don't send them to us. We're not quite certain about the copyright on that. Okay, so you can fill it out. There's nothing more exciting about like just the excitement of a new journal and getting to put fresh pen to paper. A little bit from us, okay? So you can do a life audit here, okay? There's also a QR code that you can scan that links you to a little training about like life audit. So it's like, you might miss the call, right? If people are like, oh, we're having this life audit call and it's this day at this time, and you're like, I'm not there yet. But whenever you sit down to do your life audit, you can go, all right, I'm ready to learn about it now. Scan the code, bam, it's a living word. It's gonna take you right to a training that's gonna teach you all about how to do this life audit and all that kind of stuff. So there's that.
I'll have to send this to Julie Joe.
All right. Now, my personal favorite, this is like really good like self-development stuff, like what makes you feel alive.
So the box and the cup are $49.95. No. This is okay. I'm sorry. Please hold. Please freaking hold. This is the Habits Are Hot, okay? Pay in 4 interest-free installments for orders over $50, but the book and the cup are $49.95. So are you allowed to use shop or not? That Hot Pocket copyright comment was cute, for sure. Comparing this to the Bible, creepy. Well, maybe you do when you're never a decent human. Yeah. Are you serious? A lot of times these are for like the shop pay works before tax. So you have to buy enough so that it's over that amount before tax. Maybe if you buy more than one. Who's going to buy? I guess if you're a multi-level marketer. Oh, you can go through every page? Melissa Collins. Can we read this? Does this work? Please hold. Oh, she didn't even set it up correctly. It's unlisted. We just got into it.
I don't know what time it is wherever you're watching this.
She didn't even put a fake QR code. Oh my God. We got the branding workshop video. Is this Christmas? Scan everything. Scan freaking everything. We got it. You were too lazy to trade that out. This is the real book. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's freaking go. What a... Oh my God. This is incredible. Let's finish this video and then we'll watch it.
What makes you...
Oops. Go back, go back, go back.
What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel numb? Like, these are, like...
Yep.
This is some serious deep stuff. Like, you can take it really surface, but then you can, like, spend some time and go really deep with yourself. We got goal setting, little spot for a little dream board, which I can't wait to print out my stuff.
She did a full bleed. She did a full bleed in a 2-color printing. So she did pink and black, full bleed on pages. This is way higher quality, way better cover, way better wire binding, and it comes with a pen and it has a cup and it's only $49. Melissa Collins, eat your heart out.
Syncing for you females who menstruate. It's very important. The more I'm learning, Haley's taught me a lot about cycles and understanding like when I should be speaking on stage and when I should not be speaking on stage, and it has to do with my cycle, you know, and it's like,
I would say perpetuating the idea that we somehow lose ability to use our brains on our cycle. Like, I think she was saying people who menstruate. I think she was trying to be respectful, but maybe she wasn't. And that could be me not picking up on it. I think that she was trying to be. I was just thinking, like, I think she was trying to say, if you menstruate, you can track this. Maybe can someone? I'm not saying it's y'all's responsibility to educate me. I'm just like, I didn't take it as transphobic, but maybe I'm sure I didn't pick it up like it should have been. Saying females as a noun is dehumanizing and misgendering. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm a female and I don't menstruate. I had to have a hysterectomy many years ago because of my endometriosis. Okay. Sorry, I'm learning stuff. Thank you for explaining. Pure romance chaos, yes. Oh, yes, the tacos. And that's a good point. I'm not trying to perpetuate stuff. That's shit. I mean, like, shitty mentalities. I just didn't know.
You know, on stage, and it has to do with my cycle, you know, and it's like, you know, you could say, and here's the best way that she put it for me. She's like, you know how you've done something 100 times, and sometimes you just do it amazing.
Females as a noun is how people talk about animals. Women is a noun for people. Oh, I didn't think about that, Av. I'm sorry. Thank you, Av. I appreciate it. I think that she was trying to acknowledge that not all women have periods instead of gender, but that's how I took it. Gotcha. And I want to know if I'm not understanding something, for sure.
Other times you're like, how did I, it usually has to revolve around where you're at in your cycle. So really cool stuff. Since I've been like tracking the actual parts of it, it's been really cool. My favorite, okay? Content guide. Not only is it a content guide, there's a QR code that you can scan. It's gonna take you to trainings on branding yourself, on how to get creative with your content, like way more than just what meets the eye, okay? She's beauty, she's brains, and she is resourceful, okay? She's beauty, brains, and resourceful. And she's alive because we can update these QR codes whenever trends change, right? And so that's what's really cool about that. Okay, so we got stuff going down for the month here. Monthly budgets. You like how my leg, just got my legs just getting all kinds of comfortable up in here. Weekly budgets. Not my favorite part, but you gotta do it, okay? And then here's the meat of it, because a lot of people will say like, how is this journal, any different than the 90-day habits that already exist? And this 60 minutes of success each day, like 1 hour of success each day, is really the same meat of all the journals, okay? They are science-backed habits that are that are proved to help you improve your, the daily routine is really where you're going to feel better. You're not going to be as overwhelmed. You're not.
Female is she has a whole tab on her website, the female entrepreneur. So she's not doing the woman entrepreneur. So that's her in her verbiage. Female as an adjective is iffy sometimes, find other times, but female as a noun is weird. Intersex people, not female, as well as trans people who aren't necessarily female can sometimes menstruate. Gotcha. Thank you, Av. Which she put for free on her website. Yep. I appreciate it. That's an adjective. It isn't as bad. Okay. Sorry, everybody. I appreciate y'all's just helping when I get stuff wrong, 90-day journal. Habits are hot. Network marketing. 90-day cycle. At least her stuff is cheaper than Melissa Collins. Saying female isn't a cancelable offense, but it is kind of a dog whistle in certain contexts. Interesting.
You're going to feel like as unproductive. You're going to get to check things off. So a couple audits on this one were there's 2 blank spots. So let's say you're doing dry January. You could write down on there, did not drink today, and then check it off. I love a good check off. You could say, did not shop frivolously today if you're doing something like that. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can add onto there. I am going to be doing did my IPAs or hot challenge, so for all of January. So these are good for 90-day increments. So some people will get 4, know that they're going to do every 3 months. They do, however you want. Some people are on recurring orders. And that way you can go back and you can look and see. And I like it because it's like a working book. And then there's a ton, let's say you are in network marketing and you want to use this book, or you're in real estate, or someone just DM me about another type of business.
a ton of other types of
Started an
businesses.
Etsy shop. I've talked to so many people in the last couple of days, but basically there's a ton of blank pages in the back, so you can get some post-it notes, slap them on there, like a little bookmarker, and then okay, my contact list is in the back, or
Chat's best.
my, I don't know, prospect list, however you want to do it. But there's a ton of blank pages in the back for you to utilize. So anyways, I'm super excited to, it's like,
That's a really interesting point. Like, a man calling women females can be super gross and dehumanizing, especially if he calls men men and not males. Very interesting point. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not the most learned person, but I will always try to be caring and kind. And I appreciate that y'all give me room to refigure stuff out. Like dog grooming and forex training. Yes. They order 4 so they can fill them up throughout the year. Why don't you just use the blank pages? Good question.
this one's not technically mine. This is the box that we keep handing around for everybody to get content with. So my book is written in, but this one's still blank. So anyways, get your box before they sell out again, okay?
They're still for sale.
Let there be light on this box.
Let there be sound dampening somewhere in your house for the love of our ears.
The sun just shows so bright right now. But anyways, I hope you get your box. Tag us when you get it. They should be shipping, oh my gosh, the middle end of January. We had a little situation with a delay, which is super fun. But they will be coming. They will be on the way, and you will be so happy when you get your box. And tag us, and we can't wait to see you enjoy them. All right? Okay. Well, bye, everybody.
Good point, Emery. Sell out again. Yeah, so she sold out the first 300, then they brought them back, and they're going to try to sell out again. They are still for sale, so she did not sell out a second time. From what I understand, Habits Are Hot are still available. Pre-sale box. So they're not selling, it's just a pre-sale box. I can tell from here the paper is probably good. Is it going to be enjoyable to write on? I don't think so. I'm picky about my paper. I'm picky about my pens. This one, what is this one? Energel Klena is awesome by... It's a Japanese pen. I don't know which one it is. Go. This one's incredible to write with. Okay, let's watch her unlisted branding session. See, this is a squirrel trail that we've all... Okay, I'm going to have to fix this. Oh, there she is. Let me duplicate this. Hold on. Go. Copy paste. Turn this one off. This one, we're going to be bigger. Did you not size your video correctly again? Y'all. Zoom is doing y'all dirty. I guess it should be behind me. Okay, hold on. Edit. Okay. I'm just gonna zoom out her edges because I don't want to look at them for the entire stream. If you don't like long content, my channel is not for you. Why did you record this in 480p?
Good day. I mean, I don't know what time it is wherever you're watching.
Do you own any curtains? Do you own like any noise canceling? Oh, go. Come on. FFS.
This, but we are very excited to bring you a branding workshop.
We're taking
this
notes.
Is going to be all about answering the question, who am I? This is free. So this is like going to be free therapy for a lot of you guys, but it's basically like answering the question, who am I?
You're not a therapist.
You're not a therapist.
I mean, she might be a minimalist, but like it's not my favorite. I think minimalists also can appreciate like lack of an echo. Weird that she didn't try a more professional looking setup for this video from the QR code. So odd to me. Yep.
For a lot of you guys, but it's basically like answering the question, who am I? What am I doing here? How am I going to attract, people to my business and my customers? And so we're going to be diving into like a fundamental way that, let's say you were going to go to a branding specialist. This is the things that they're going to have you think about and process. As someone who has built multiple brands online, these are things that, each and every single different brand, and even as I help other people build their brands and my friends' businesses build their brands, these are the kind of the same fundamental like core things that you
especially because this is branding.
And sometimes it like twists your brain because let's say you are in real estate or in network marketing, or, you're going to start a small shop and, you're going to make crafts on Etsy. Like no matter what you're branding, sometimes it twists your brain because you're like, wait, I'm thinking about the product. I'm not thinking about my personal brand, or vice versa. And I know that because every time I, acquire a new business opportunity and I'm going to be helping launch and build a brand, I'm like, okay, wait, this is going to take me a second to like wrap my brain around.
Do you do the branding or do you hire someone to do it? I'm guessing you might do it because the font on this website, like there's no contrast in size. It's all bolded to hell. This must just be. You must have done this yourself. Maybe she didn't. I don't know.
Because your goal, even though your goal is to sell a product online or sell a service online, that's not all that's not all your personal brand. There's so much power behind who you.
And it's unfair to the people who paid for the planner that she put it up on the website intact so that people could print it out themselves. It's a miss.
You are and what you're doing. And so most people have an issue kind of connecting the dots on like, who am I here in my phone and who am I in my everyday life? Drop a 1 in the chat if you would say, yes, I am struggling connecting who I am here with who I am in my everyday life. Okay, good. We got a little one coming in here live on the call. So first and foremost, we're going to I'm going to screen share a couple helper situations for you, but these are kind of the guideline and the outline to defining your personal brand, okay?
This is the branding call? You're sharing a screen when you opened up in preview on your Mac? Where's the PowerPoint presentation? What are we looking at? We've got pixelated sparkles on this? Oh my god. It's not even the pink from her freaking website. You know how we know that? I just come over here and take a screenshot. Look. This, you know how we can tell that this is not the same pink? We're going to take a screen. Here we go. This is the image pink. And so we're going to take a pink and we're going to take the hot pink. So we're going to take an eyedropper. It is EAF. So this is the pink. This is that pink in that little box. And this is the website pink. Oh, sorry, hold on. Very different. No? Can someone just be consistent? Can we just have a professional presentation for she has a full palette from pale pink to neon pink. Pepto-Bismol vibes. I mean, if you're going to go with pink, that's fine. Her website's better than whatever this is. And then, it's just sloppy. It's frustratingly sloppy.
Let's start with the top. What are your core values? What are your strengths? And what are your acquired skill sets? Okay, so take out the services you provide, take out the product you want to sell, take out the company you represent. Let's talk about you as a human being, okay? And so hopefully you have a pad of paper to take a lot of notes and truly kind of dive into these questions. So core values. What are your core values? What makes up you? And so you have to ask yourself, what's important to me? What's important in my life? What do I stand for? What am I against? I do think it's always better to be standing for something rather than in opposition to something. So,
doesn't matter.
And it's just, it's a psychological thing. So
sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. But it's not that case for everybody.
More positive about it. So standing for something rather than against something.
You already said that.
That's going to be more attractive to your ideal clientele. And so, yeah, this is my pro tip, but I would love for you to start jotting down core values. For me, it was, my integrity. I want my, I'm a Christian, so that's something that was super important to me.
Give me a break.
I believe in, living an honest lifestyle, a transparent lifestyle. And so these are things that were my core values. So when you go to my social media, it has to translate whatever those are. And for a lot of people, this is a really hard thing for you to connect. And even
I'll tell you. Here, write this down. It's more complicated than that. But if you're trying to do this online or in a space or on your website or whatever, here's what you need to do. You need to make a list, and it's not just 3. What you're going to do is you're going to find your core beliefs, okay? And you can make it 20 lines long. It doesn't matter. So find your core beliefs. Find your core beliefs. And we're not going to use this color because it's absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Oh, I don't even know what color to use. We'll just do white. Or I don't know. And we're going to have a background. There we go. That's fine. Okay. This isn't my brand color. Find your core beliefs, okay? How to. Okay. This is me, not her. Then you're going to make a list for you. What And here's how you answer that question. Make a list for you. And underneath it, it's going to be, what are you passionate about? What do you want to share? What does your brand represent? Okay? Sorry, I'm gonna make this list over here. It's gonna be clear in a second. What are you passionate about? What do you want to share? Sorry, I know this is going long. What do you want to share? And then I'm not gonna make it center aligned. It just keeps messing up. And then what does your brand represent? And then you're going to, there we go. That's you. Those are going to be your things. Like 20 of them. Just dump your brain out on the piece of paper. Then you have to have this so you can find out the other side of the equation, which she's not going to tell you, which maybe she is. I could be wrong. It's your freaking audience. And you have to build your audience avatar first. What does your audience need and want from you? And what pains can you solve? Hold on. Let me edit this. Audience. Edit text. Want from you. What problems can you solve? Just to clear up this. So those are the things that you start out with when you are finding your core beliefs for whatever you're doing. Okay? Dinosaurs are cool. Crocheting is deceptively cheap. Pasta's delicious. I love that. And falconry. My core beliefs are Newtonian physics and impressionism and falconry. I freaking love this. You know she works on the OC Housewives set, correct? Or she did. That makes sense, especially if she was working on the earlier seasons because their hair looked awful. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. As an author, I'm supposed to make my audience cry. Love that. So you cannot do one without the other. So when you are when you're dumping your brain out for your audience and you're dumping your brain out for you, you're going to start to circle similarities. So then that's how you hone in on your core beliefs. If that's helpful at all.
And maybe identify, because you may be nervous, like, oh, shoot. I mean, I'm not saying you got to get all political and you got to get all religious on your social media, but there are other ways that you will be showing up and sharing that will really have people go, oh, wow, okay, I get what her core values are.
Makes so much sense.
She's about. And so whatever that is for you, start writing that down, but definitely write down core values, start simmering on that idea and that thought. This is very, very, very important for you in building your brand. And so and I'll just give you
and it can't just be this. The 3 words that are going to show up on your list, because you're going to keep writing until you find like 3 similarities. You're going to sort them. After you think you've circled the 3, you still have to ask, are there 3 values that you are passionate about and your audience avatar needs? You have to be passionate about it and your audience needs it. Because if you don't have both, that doesn't meet the definition of your core beliefs for a branding purpose. Anyways, soapbox done.
Example, it's why, like, if I get an advertisement opportunity or someone comes into my inbox and it's like adult toys, okay, that I actually get a lot of those. I'm not going to do it because it doesn't go in alignment with my core values. My brand is, I am seen as a mom. I am seen as a Christian. And so that's not going to be in alignment with my brand. But there's tons of people out there that maybe that is in alignment with their brand. Okay. So like this is a no shame zone, but it's just that kind of, I wanted to bring that up just to kind of help your wheels spinning. And so, yeah. Okay. So what is your acquired skill set? Okay. So what are your strengths and acquired skill sets?
Ignore this. We're looking at a pickle right now. Oh my God. It's adorable. Oh, look at this little pickle. Look at the little smile. And the little cheeks and the eyeballs. Look how lumpy he is. Or they are. Oh my God. 2018 reunion book? Okay. Good night, Holly. She used Monat on Tamara. Do we need to watch Real Housewives with the OC? I do. I'm going to watch it now. Look at that lumpy pickle and the little eyebrows. Oh, adorable. I love it. I love this pickle. Need to buy one from Karina so we can use it on Pure Romance streams.
I want you to really think about this in every capacity, not just as it pertains to what you think it does. Because, like, for example, I'm a semi-good karaoke singer. Okay. That has really nothing to do with my business. That is part of like something I'm passionate about when I think about my hobbies and what inspires me and what I want to do. If I hear a good song, I want to go try to sing it in my room by myself. Like, and so I do share these sorts of things about me because it is, it's me and
I'm going to find the hair. So Tamara, Real Housewives 2017. Hi, Lynn. Tamara, Real Housewives 2017. 2018. Tamara, Real House, Tamara Judge. Plus Christina Smallwood. Trying to look on Instagram unless she's blocked me. Wait. Her oldest has cerebral palsy? I'm a professional hairstylist of 20 years, and 8 years ago, I got the opportunity to style Tamara Judge for Real Housewife of OC. She loved my work, and I've styled her hair ever since. So she styled her hair for 8 years? Wait, what? Hi, Tori. I'm sorry your day was so long. Oh, Jessica just linked it? Okay. I can't click on it and I have to go back into the back end. I was just reading the bio, the whatever, Christina's post mentioning her. Let's see. Go live. Start, go. And we're back. Live chat. Escape top chat purgatory if you're stuck there. All right, let's go here. Don't be an asshole. It looks stringy. I wouldn't be happy if my hair looked like that on Real Housewives or Reunion. I wouldn't be happy with that. But that's just me. A non-cosmetologist. Okay. Oh, I'm in the way. Let me go over here. Tamara Judge's Reunion Hair and Makeup, Real Housewives of Orange County, Reunion Beauty. Oh, that's just linked. Okay, got it. Christina Smallwood is the one who styled these luxe looks. Would you be happy if your hair looked like that or no? Monat. Look at that. Look at that Monat product. I love that we can just drag and drop. Look at it. I would be pissed if someone used Monat on me without my permission. I do like Tom Ford, though. I think her eye makeup looks good. Jessica, you want to rage against Christina Smallwood sometimes? Bury the secular pickle. Oh, Tori, have a good drive home. I like her dress suit thingy. And I like her eye makeup. I don't love her hair. Maybe because it has Monat product in it. The audacity to use Monat after Tom Ford. Yes. If someone uses Monat on you without your permission, it's pretty much the equivalent of putting Nair in your shampoo. Hair, Christina. Oh, so the makeup artist wasn't even Christina Smallwood. So the makeup looks great because Melissa Aceves did it. Aceves? Sorry. Monat Restyle and Instant Sculpting Taffy. Monat Texturizing Spray. This... It looks stringy, no? Can someone who's a cosmetologist tell me if the hair is supposed to look like this? Honestly, I would have okay, I can't. We can talk about this because Monat is saying that they are premium, top of the line, #1 in the country hair care products, and this is fuckery. Yes, the hair looks like I ran out of time to wash my hair, so use dry shampoo and products to try to make it look like it's clean. Lynn, that's the perfect description. And here's my point. I'm going to get around to it. If you're saying your hair products are the top of the top, the cream of the crop, the best of the best, shouldn't people who use your products' hair look incredible? You know? They're saying this is good hair when it's not. That's gaslighting. I think her makeup looks great for a reunion deal. I think her eyebrow shape looks good. The color's a little iffy to me, but it might just be a low-res picture. Her spray tan looks okay. Her outfit looks okay. And the hair. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Oh, God. Here we go.
Entire package. And so it also sparks joy for me to show up on my and post content that sparks joy for me. And so I want you to really think about your strengths, your acquired skill sets, right? You better have like a whole page of these, okay, that you start really thinking and writing things down. Because this is very important when you're looking at your whole brand as a big picture. Let me let some people in from the waiting room. Okay.
Why don't you have an assistant do this?
So the next question is, what obstacles have you faced and beaten?
No.
This is where you get deep.
Guess what? In a real branding world, in the real world of branding where you're not utilizing your story to emotionally manipulate other people, you do not have to include that if you don't want to. Monat does not spark joy. Correct. You don't have to do this. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to market online because I don't want to overshare, you don't have to. You don't have to. It just goes to show that, in my opinion, Christina Smallwood doesn't know what she's talking about in a meaningful way because she's saying exploit your whatever experiences to sell stuff. No thanks.
This is where you really got to think about your life. And, and I'm talking, you can go all the way back to 3rd grade.
Congratulations.
When I was, kind of.
I love trivia and I love that you won.
Formulating one of my, public speaking, talks.
In my opinion, I think her hair is naturally very pretty. I think it's naturally pretty too, in and of itself. But again, in my opinion, her hair does look a little flat and stringy. I understand. Maybe that's just my preference. When you're doing a style, I thought like it looks like it's been teased to hell here to get some volume, and it's been sprayed, and like that texturizing wax like separates everything. But if you're looking for this like full, smooth, glossy, like hair that's gonna do well on set, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that hair. I remember a bunch of MLM creators did MLM trivia one time. It was fun and we should do it too. I'm totally down for trivia night. I think Julie, Joe, and Aaron did one too. As in, I've been beaten down to my core by this fraudacity. Oh. Is beaten a word? Beaten's a word. Yes, Elizabeth. Thank you for adding this. No, you don't. In real branding, I worked in marketing, advertising for years. Thank you for adding that. Everyone looks at a word sometimes and goes, that doesn't look right, right? Yes, same. I do that when I speak, though, Jessica. That's why I need you when we stream.
Really remembering the first few moments that I had where I was like embarrassed and like, put on, my embarrassing moments. Have you ever had that talk with like a new friend or someone where you're like, okay, tell me your most embarrassing moment, right? And it's like, you haven't shared that kind of stuff with your social media. That's part of getting to know you a little bit deeper, right? So that's something where you can.
False. Here, I'll give you some ideas. I'll give you some ideas what you can share on social media since she's just gonna be awful about this. I'm gonna give you some ideas. Let's see. 1 second. This it? Sorry. I'm looking for my notes. I have it somewhere. Unfortunately, I have a lot of notes and screenshots. Where would they be? Quick start. It must be from the first one. There we go. Here's some ideas. Ready? I'm not going to give you all of them. Here's my notes. And this is just Instagram engagement ideas. You can do storytelling. Fine. You could do travel. What are you doing right now? Something from your childhood, but doesn't necessarily have to be trauma. A random thought. Share somebody else that you like on social. Last year, this time, you can do something like that. Try this, make this, eat this, smell this. You can do those first from a storytelling perspective. And stickers, you can have some engagement there. You can pick this or that. Who said this? You can pull up one of those boxes where you're like, do you remember that quote? And it goes like this. Do you remember who said this? Or you can even just do a sticker. Did Martin Luther King say this? Or did Teddy Roosevelt say this? Or whatever. You can do that in the stickers. You could do the circle story sharing. You could do a Q&A. Like, what would you do? And then you fill in the blank. Or if you had $1 million, what would you do with it? You can do it and not overly share stuff. You can share funny quotes. Like there's hundreds of ideas to do it without having to share something that would be extremely private.
Kind of take that step a little bit further, and you don't know where it's going to lead and what kind of healing it's going to give you. But
Good night, Andy's Web.
I really liked this boy that was older. I was in 7th grade. He was in 8th grade. and I was a little bit
We may have to finish this tomorrow with Lushy, if Lushy is free.
heavier set kid or big bone. My mom said I was big bone.
Oh, stop it.
And I had this black and white. It was black, but like a white stripe down the side. Roxy one piece. And I was very excited about it. And I had told everyone that I liked the boy because that's who I was. I put it out there what I wanted. I told everybody. Anyway, my crush, we're all at a shared PE at the pool. And he yells across the pool, "Look, it's a beached whale." Because I had like kind of like gone up on the side. And he was like, he yelled like, "Look, it's a beached whale." And so
What an asshole.
Inside, I wanted to like obviously cry, and I was mortified because all the kids started laughing or whatever. And my one piece did actually resemble that of a killer whale. Free Willy was playing in theaters at the time. And anyway, so I learned I got to make myself laugh at myself. And so I put my arm, I arched up like Free Willy, and like everyone laughed even more. And anyways, and like sharing these sorts of things. Like, did you not, like, just in me sharing that story, feel like a little bit more connected to me, or maybe a little bit more resonated with me, that like maybe you've had one of those experiences, or maybe you experienced one of your friends having one of these moments? So I say that to like kind of help encourage and like yank out of you like some of those like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot
Let's go.
that happened to me. And so I want you to kind of write down those things, like what obstacles have you faced and beaten? Because that one was very, very vital for me.
The obstacles that you faced and beaten doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to be able to sell a product, or that story is going to make the product more meaningful than the customer who's looking to buy it or whatever. Who's teaching this? And you're the one that's going to be on stage for Daniel G? Come on. And I'm sorry that happened to you. That boy was an asshole for saying that to you.
I'm going to use my sense of humor to get me out of a lot of different things. And so why was I...
And having a sense of humor isn't bad. It's not.
Hoarding away my sense of humor from my social media. Why was I trying to be just this, serious person and not like inflate it with my personality? Because I do like to make people laugh. And that is a skill that I've acquired. And so implementing that into my social media is important. So even if you're not funny, right? You can, like, let's say you're just not funny.
Oh, wow.
I have friends who are very serious, and all the time they'll share things and they'll say, my friends are funnier than I am. And like, they're pointing it out and they're building that brand and that resonation to them not being that way. And so it doesn't mean you have to be any way that I'm saying. I'm just kind of trying to throw out examples to get those creative juices flowing inside of you.
No, the example you've given is a traumatic story that you shared. What obstacles have you faced and beaten? Okay, like, that's one of many things that you can share, but is it going to actually help grow your brand? Maybe. Maybe not. The one person who does this in a very, there's someone I follow, and she's a big influencer on YouTube, and she has a seeing eye dog because she is blind, and she educates and also does influencing in a way that is helpful for people to learn about people who are blind and respect in interacting with seeing eye dogs, and her brand journey and speaking on stages. Like, it is a way to incorporate what you are currently going through as an educational platform, and she does that full time. Molly, is it Burt? Yes, Molly. Yes. Sorry about that. It's Molly Burr something. Let me see it. I'll pull it up. Sorry. YouTube. Molly. Molly Burke. Here's the channel. She has 1.98 million subscribers on YouTube. Yes, Molly Burke. Sorry, I get nervous. Here's her channel. Okay. Let's go for a few more minutes, and then we'll watch the rest tomorrow. Oh, come on. 10:40.
Like, who am I, and really what makes me me? Okay. So the
Oh,
next
cool. Yeah.
one is what inspires you. Okay. And we could easily access this information by just opening your Instagram or your TikTok. I actually don't really know how the TikTok algorithm is, but I can tell you, if I'm next to my husband and we both open Instagram, it is literally different worlds. Like, we have curated based on our interests the worlds that we're in. Okay. When you open my phone, you're going to see French bulldogs. You're going to see pimples being popped. You're going to see different types of plastic surgery. You're going to see inspirational, motivational quotes and talks. And you are going to see hilarious, like, moms dancing and like.
How is this a branding class? What you like doesn't necessarily mean that it fits into your brand.
Moms in costume and stitches. Like, I love to laugh on
Yep.
my social media. And my husband, you're gonna see Joe Rogan, MMA, houses, Architectural Digest. It's like we live in different. I mean, that I've never seen that on my feed. Like, and unless it's like super, super, super duper viral, right? So, what inspires you? Open your phone. It's going to tell you what you're drawn to. And maybe it's a lot of people that do what you do because you've been doing that to find inspiration. And that can begin to cloud who you are and your creativity. Like, you're almost like a little bit too tunnel vision, and you're kind of forgetting who you are, how God made you with all these different strengths and skill sets, what truly interests you. And what's your identity? So what inspires you? Only you can answer that. I have a lot of different things that inspire me. So if I'm ever starting to kind of stray away from that, I will feel like I'm in a rut. I will feel like I'm stuck. I will feel like, what's my purpose? I will begin to feel, I hate using the word discouraged, because for me, I know better than to use that for myself, but I'll use the word stuck or in a rut. Okay. Okay.
You know better than to use that word. What does it mean? Like, is the idea that thoughts and words can be dangerous in a way that like takes out the possibility of free will and your ability to make decisions. It's old. It's old.
So the next question: in what direction do you see your business going?
Oh my God, this is so
very
chaotic.
Because if you're just like, well, I hope it works out, probably isn't going to work out. I hate to break it to you. There has to be a level of, I'm committing to this. And
what about the stepping stones to be able to carry out what you want to do as a business? For example, let's say Ov does have a small business, and I'll link it in the chat. Ov makes jewelry and stitch markers, and sometimes we get awesome 3D printed kazoos in stitch mark forms. You have to be able to have a skill and make the jewelry or the stitch markers, and then be able to put it on Etsy, and then you do the tagging, you take good pictures, and then you not only are doing that, but you have good customer service, you get the orders out on time, you have these awesome, like, cool, fun things that you get when you order from Ov. This is like a butterfly, and this one's a floof paw print. Like, the packaging, next level. So, and not only that, it's a really good product. So you have to have all of those things to be able to have a business. Those are actual tangible things that you do. It's not just, I hope I can do it. You have to have the skill set, and then you follow through and you see where you like can improve on things. It's not, if people are saying, I hope I can do it, does that mean they need more training on something? Does that mean they need to improve one of the aspects of like running their business? It's more complicated than that. It's not just, I'm going to decide, yes, follow through, be consistent. But what are the things you can change and improve upon? Like if you feel like you need to have better supplies for, and we were just been using OB as an example, OB's quality, product control, everything is incredible. But let's say OB's like, okay, I noticed that these earrings, even though I'm offering every metal out there, maybe I'm going to get a different, vendor for my lobster clasp earrings or whatever. And so, because I've noticed that these aren't working the way I want to, that's a pretend example. So you make those pivots based off of like what you're actually doing and what the customers are saying. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just, yep, she went blind at 10. She had I think she had some type of degenerative like eye disease, and then she went fully blind, and then she has had guide dogs. And one of her other guide dogs just ended up passing away, who had retired. Not Christina Smallwood, Molly Burke.
Say to give yourself a timeline to excel in whatever it is, whether it's a service, whether it's a product, whether it's a company, whatever it is, you have to give yourself a timeline and goals along the way. And yeah, so in what direction do you see your business going? Very important question to ask yourself, because that's also going to be how you're going to show up. If you want to be seen as someone that people want to do business with, then the last thing that you should be doing on your social media is venting, complaining, being negative,
No. If you go back to your core values, why is she doing this? Oh, don't complain, don't vent, be positive, blah, blah, blah. No, you go back to your core values. What are your 3 core values? What does your audience need, and what can you provide? And what have you decided your core values are going to be? And then you show up and you speak on those platforms of your core values to the audience, depending on what that audience wants. And that is how you craft your storyline and your message and build your brand. She's saying like, oh, just don't complain. Just be positive. That's so... I cannot believe she has a marketing business, branding business to help people. Retinosis pigmentosa, I think. No, she went blind younger. Give yourself a timeline, but never give up on Monat. Bing, bing, bing. Yes.
being negative. And I do understand that negativity fuels a lot of, I'm going to say like engagements. If anybody's ever had a viral video, there's
This is an unlisted video from her branding book. And she's using her branding book to build up her Monat business, in my opinion. She's using it as a parallel funnel to get people to try to reach out to new people. And then as they are there for her branding stuff on her regular socials, she is doing her makeup live. She's doing her hair live. She's doing the story. So she's continuing to layer and expose people to Monat. So in my opinion, she's using this as a new audience, like an audience builder. My core value was educate people on the disabled experience. I was told I was being too negative when I was open about the pain I was in. That got blamed on my lack of success, telling Facebook I had pain. I'm sorry, Jessica.
in the comments, right? There's a lot of negativity getting flung around and thrown around. But typically what goes along with anything in those categories is a lack of being able to trust someone.
Oh,
so if there's
God.
no trust there and you're complaining about this and you're hating on that, you're being negative about this, no one's going to really want to do business with you. They might give you their attention because it's entertaining, but no one's going to trust you to do business with you. And so this is where this question is super important. You know, what obstacles have you faced and beaten? Because it's giving that this is how I accomplished over that. This is how I got myself out of it. It's in the struggle, but also how you got over the struggle. That's how movies are made, right? Like
That's how movies are made. What if someone lives with something chronic and it's an actual thing? Or what someone lives with something that they are never going to get better from? That's how movies are made. I cannot believe this is a training. Yeah, she's sounding like Gary Vee. I liked some of the stuff Gary Vee talked about in his earlier stuff, and like, I like some of his actionable items. I know not people don't like him anymore, but I wonder what she tells her daughter. I wonder if we can find something and then blur out the kid, or I don't want to exploit anybody, but I think Jessica speaking to this would be incredibly valuable and like speak up against parents exploiting the hell out of their kids.
every single movie that we all know and love has an obstacle, and then how someone got.
You realize that people change stories for like movies. So, the movie about, for example, the movie about the scientist back in the 50s, the mathematician who was African American, and the whole storyline where she had to go all the way across NASA to go to the bathroom, that part didn't happen in the book, because NASA was basically like, scientists are going to science, and there was no like bathroom off limits thing. And they made that for the movie, I think, to drive the point home about the contextual racism that was going on at the time. But it took away, like, they're going to make movies different than stories. And she's saying, oh, that's what movies are made of, the stories of overcoming, blah, blah, blah. Well, movies aren't accurate all the time. There's an entire blog on her kid. Well, holy crap. Oh, we're paused.
Got around it, you know? And so that is that complete story that's going to really help not only establish the trust, because you're sharing about a vulnerable obstacle and it's going to relate to people, but how you've beaten it is going to be very, very inspiring to them.
Oh, just because, you beating it is just going to be inspiring for other people, and that's why it's worthwhile to quote unquote beat something. What if you live with something? Like the 31 Chilean miners that were trapped for 70 days underground. I haven't seen the movie, but it doesn't look accurate.
I'm going to give you 3 examples real quick, and you're going to be like, oh, okay, I need to think like bigger picture. I was infertile, and then I adopted. So there's an obstacle I had and how I beated it, and how I tend to attract a lot of other adoptive moms to me because I share about that. I was an alcoholic and now I'm sober. So I share about that obstacle and now how I've beaten it. And I tend to attract a lot of people.
You're doing it to exploit those in sobriety and then get them to join multi-level marketing.
To me that are, in that category. I, had a bad relationship with my mom and now we're repairing it. And so I've shared about that with her permission, but I shared about that tastefully. And it's attracted people to want to tell me about their issues with their parents, right? And stuff. And so it's like, I know I'm not the expert, but I am sharing about these obstacles and how I've been them. And these are deep things. These aren't just like light things, and of course people say things to me that are ignorant and semi-annoying, but it's like the greater good of it is it's giving me that, ability for people to trust me, because I know I'm trustworthy, but how do I relate that in my phone? You have to follow these steps in order to do that. And so, yeah, it's vulnerable, but I'm telling you, it's such like a healing process in general. Okay. And so the last question on this is, what sets you apart? What sets you apart? And that's something for you to really think about. Like, think about your group of friends or who you've been your entire life. Like, what makes you a little bit different than everybody else? Like, what's going to make someone, want to click follow on your page? And even if right now you're thinking like, well, I don't freaking know, that's fine. I couldn't tell you all these answers. For me, I know what sets me apart is I am going to show up come rain, shine, disaster, whatever. I will be either laughing on my social media, crying on my social media. So what sets me apart is I show up to share the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I know that that's what sets me apart, and that will set actually pretty much anyone apart. Okay. Because most people only post a highlight reel. They don't post consistently. So even Justin showing up and sharing all the sides of your life, that is going to set you apart from 99.9% of people on social media. And so, pro tip, that's really the secret sauce, is like you actually showing up consistently with your face, talking about the real things going on in your life. Those are the most attractive things to people. Okay. And if something sticks and you start getting a lot of DMs and questions about it, hey, you need to note that, write that down. That's something that people want to see more of. You can't just ask people, what do you want to see? I've tried that. It don't work. Okay. You have to literally just start throwing things at the wall and see what sticks with your social media. Okay. That goes in alignment with your core values, your strengths, things you enjoy doing. Because look, when I dance around like a silly maniac and put, some sort of value on the screen with me, I really enjoy that. I really enjoy it when other people enjoy it. So I like doing that. But if it's something that you're like, gosh, I hated doing that, I don't want to ever do that again, then don't. Don't create content that you really like despise and loathe doing, but you have to create something. So whether it's, I know girls that all they do is sit and it's their face and they're getting ready, and that works for them amazing. They never show they never have like wild transitions. They never show, it's never even from afar. It's always the same. So it's really just up to you honing in on like what brings you that true passion in it, along with all these things. Okay. So are we doing good so far?
No.
Yes. Okay. I see the chat blowing up, but okay, perfect. Yes. Great. Okay. I'm going to move forward. Okay. We're trying to kind of go through this, but
I think that's a good place to stop. This is the second part. There's still 20 minutes. There's 24 minutes left for Jessica and me to look at this shit. What in the wide world of sports is going on here? I don't think it's necessary to dump your entire life on the internet. Especially to open up like access to people who are vulnerable so that you can sell multi-level marketing products to. Come on. Good night, Karina. Thanks for coming over today. Get a therapist, not an MLM. That would be such a good shirt. That would be such a good shirt or little print. Oh my God, I love that. What sets you apart? Be consistent. What about telling everyone to be consistent equates to being unique? Yes. Or stickers. We'll have to make something cool. Something with like, we'll have to see if we can get a good sticker company. I know what you meant. I read through it. All right. Jessica, what time you want to stream tomorrow? 12:30 Central? Is that okay? Does it give you enough time to go to get your, stuff? Oh, are you not going because you're iced in? Thanks for joining me. I think I just added her and, well, I've already had her as an auto downloader. I've added BR to the list as well. I'm just going to see. I don't know why it's not updating. I've got Brooke Ashley Banks. I've got the normal group. That's a Tuesday event. Oh, okay. Okay. Yay! See you Saturday, Karina. Okay. Let me just see if I can get, I don't know why this is not. Let me just disconnect from that then. Okay, good. Are we back to our regular iPad? Reconnect. Purchase history. Okay. Trying to make sure I've got everybody we need going forward. There we go. Got him. Okay. Got Brittany Rose now. See you tomorrow in the chat, but Saturday in person. Yes. I don't go every day. God, I wish I saw. I didn't know. All right, take care of yourselves. Hydrate. Don't forget to take your medicine if you have medicine. And I will see you next time. And if you, please, where's my lick the stream?
Lick the stream.
And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Yes, tomorrow. Goodbye.